Hey guys, today I want to share with you 10 things that I do every day to have a purpose-driven, fulfilled, and peaceful life, a victorious life. And let me kick it off by giving you this quote that I believe every man should know and live by. C.S. Lewis said, "It is not your business to succeed, but to do right. When you have done so, the rest lies with God." This is the way I live my life. I do the right thing. No matter what other people say, or even when no one is looking, I do the right thing. And then I can be happy, content with whatever happens. Because I know I've done the right thing. I've done my best, and the rest is up to God. Whatever happens will happen. I can't change that. But I have peace in my soul, and I can sleep good at night. Now, let's start with the first thing that you need to do every day to live a victorious life. Make your bed and clean your room. And let me say it as it is. Have enough respect for yourself to not live like a pig. If your room and house, for that matter, are cluttered and things are just lying around everywhere, then it says a lot about the way you choose to live your life. And it shows in your relationships, your work, and in everything you do. Living this way shows you are lazy, disorganized, and that you do not take responsibility for your own mess. And you cannot even do the first task of the day, so how are you going to do the rest successfully? If you cannot even trust yourself with the little things, what's going to happen with the big things? This should be your first task of the day, and when you have done it, the rest will all fall into place because you will have the right mindset. Workout. Workout is not so much for me about improving my body and looking good for my wife. Of course, that helps, but that's not the main reason. It's actually about improving my whole life, my health, self-discipline, and mental health. Working out increases your adrenaline and energy that goes to the brain and improves memory. And over a period of time, working out consistently helps with the creation of new brain cells in the hippocampus. I bet a lot of you didn't know that, huh? And then apart from that, it also, it prevents so many health risks. And prevention is always better than just waiting for it and then getting sick or getting a health problem that you will struggle with for the rest of your life. It reduces the risk of high cholesterol, high blood pressure, inflammation, diabetes, cancer, and so much more. Guys, you need to be healthy in mind, body, and spirit. So you gotta take care of your body. If you don't, what do you think is going to happen? You only have one body. You're not gonna get another one. And then for a lot of men, regret comes too late when you're stuck with health problems. We're not meant to just sit in front of the computer the whole day and just work. You're meant to be active. So go out there, work out, enjoy life, and be at 100% all the time. 3. Good grooming. I've said this before on this channel. It is wrong to be vain, right? And you get your self-confidence and everything else from the way you look. That is wrong, because that comes from God. But you need to have enough respect for yourself, made in the image of God, that you take care of your body, the only body that God gave you, which, if you are a reborn Christian, is a temple of God. So be thankful to God and take care of yourself. Look tidy, neat, professional, and approachable to all people. If you don't groom yourself, you will look lazy, unprofessional, and unapproachable. This is what I do in a nutshell to get ready for the day. A quick shower. I will add all the grooming products I believe in and use personally for you in the video description down below. Geology for my hair care and skincare is the most important. It works because it's personalized skincare they send to me each month that works for my unique skin, which helps my dry skin, dark circles under my eyes, blackheads, prevent pimples, and give me clear skin. Next, I do a quick beard trim if needed. Then I shave the hair on my cheeks, neck, and sides. Next is sea salt spray. I use it to dry my hair into the style I want and finish it with American Crew pomade, and maybe a touch of hairspray if necessary. That's it. Grooming done. Always look professional, neat, and approachable. Now again, I'll add all the details for you in the video description down below, and also a discount code for geology. Read the Bible and pray with coffee. This is the most important time of the day for me. This is where I get my energy from. This is where I get my purpose, my peace, my joy, my everything I need. This is where I get it from. To be able to stand strong against all the storms that this life can bring. It doesn't matter because I'm rooted in Christ and He gives me what I need. If I start my day with God, then nothing of this temporary world can get me down. Because I live by real faith and not by sight, which helps me to see what normal people can't, enabling me to act in God confidence and not self-confidence. Eat healthy but tasty food. This is so important, one of the most important things, because a lot of people think that when they start to eat healthy that it's not going to be tasty. It's so wrong. You just need to find the healthy food that's tasty for you. This is extremely important for me, to live a consistently healthy life that will help me to always be at 100%, to always be healthy. So for breakfast, I love to eat oats with mixed nuts, berries, and whey protein. For lunch and dinner, I choose any healthy meat and preferably green vegetables. I also love eggs, whether it's scrambled, poached, or omelets. It is so important to live a healthy, balanced life. And a lot of people complain because they're so tired and sometimes they feel depressed. And a lot of it has got to do with the food that you eat. So you just improve that and it improves the rest. But it is important to eat the things you love. So try different healthy food and then just stick to the healthy food that you actually love to eat. Schedule your priorities. If you have a lot of things to do, it is important to focus on the things that's the most important and do that. For me, running 2 ministries, DLM Men's Lifestyle, DLM Christian Lifestyle, now also starting Ruach Entertainment, there are always certain things that I will need to sacrifice because I don't have enough time to do everything I really want to do. So I need to look at the things that are the most important for that day and then do it. So DLM Christian Lifestyle and also Men's Lifestyle, with all its video editing, thumbnails, social media, marketing, emails, team management, all the meetings, everything takes a lot of time. Then we're also starting up Ruach Entertainment, which of course I can't talk about yet, but it takes a lot of time. So I will literally sit down and ask myself this important question. What are the most important things that I need to take care of today? And I write them down. Some of the things I can remember, but if I'm a little bit afraid that I might not remember certain things, I write it down. If you want to reach your big goals, you need to reach all the small goals that will take you to the big goal. You need structure in your daily routine to achieve those daily goals that will help you to get closer to the big goals. If you only dream about it and do nothing, not having a plan, you are planning to fail and those dreams will just stay dreams. Everyone just gets 24 hours in a day. And those who achieve their goals with hard work are just those who use 24 hours better than other people. Do what needs to be done, even if you don't feel like it. Man, this is something my mother burned into my brain. Even today, I can just hear her voice right now. We all have to do certain things that we don't like at certain times to get closer to the things we really want most out of life. And this is true even with the little things in life. For example, you might not like taking 30 minutes to prepare a tasty meal, but once you eat it, it is all worth it. And then another example is you might not like working out, right? But what you really want is a good fit body to be healthy. And if you don't have one, you have to do workouts. You have to eat healthy, which you might not like in the beginning. But as you start to see the results with consistency, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and you see the changes, then you start liking it. And then You endure it, you go to the gym, you do what needs to be done to reach your goal. The things that you really care about, that are worth it to pursue, often requires hard work and doing things that you don't like. That's temporary to get you to the thing you really want, that you want most in life. So stop complaining, pull up your socks, and do what must be done, even if you don't like it. No excuses. Make coffee for someone. I'm actually serious. If you live a life where you're at work, for example, and you just always make coffee for yourself, that's a selfish life, which is an unhappy life. The little things matter. Coffee is just an example. You see, living life in such a way where you care about other people and do small things for them, like making a quick coffee, which takes so little time, might be the greatest thing they experience that day. Then suddenly the next day, you go and they ask if you want coffee. And then you start to realize, oh, wait a minute, my actions create reactions from other people. And that improves your social life. You start to enjoy your relationships with other people. People start to care about you because they feel that you care about them. And suddenly, you have an amazing social life. One of the worst things in this world is to be alone, even when there are people around you. Find a moment to smell the flowers. A lot of guys out there focus so much on the daily grind that they kind of lose themselves in their work. They burn themselves out and they forget to enjoy life. For some reason, they start to falsely believe that they will only start to enjoy life once they reach their goals. They want to chase their dreams so hard because they think that that's the only thing that's going to make them happy. That's wrong. They forget that the journey is actually more important than the dream, because once they reach it, the top of the mountain, they realize that it was all about the journey. Because now they need another dream again. They lost their purpose. So stop and smell the flowers on your journey. Make time to enjoy life. And don't wait until you reach your goals or retire, because you don't even know if you're gonna live that long. You can die tomorrow. Look for the flower every day. Look for that special moment every day. And when you find it, stop the time and take it all in. Don't just live to exist, but exist to live life and enjoy life. Appreciate everything that God has given you. Remember, John 10 verse 10 says, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly." The last one, number 10. Thank God for every day. I mean it. Appreciate every day that you have been given, because life is a gift. Your life. Just the fact that you can listen to this video, that you can breathe, that you can watch, that you can hear. It is a gift. In the morning when I pray to God, I make it a habit to first thank Him for another day, to appreciate it. You know, most people can have a better life instantly by just changing your outlook on life. You choose how you want to look at life and how you react to everything you experience in life. A lot of people are negative, pessimistic, unnecessarily living that way. They're allowing the devil to come in and steal their joy. Don't let him steal your joy. But look to Christ, look to truth, look at the light, live in the light, not in the darkness. If you do that, you will start to understand that you cannot find peace, joy, everything you need, that fulfillment. You cannot find it from temporary things. You find it only from God Himself, that guards your heart and your mind with peace that you cannot explain, that surpasses all understanding. Because you live in that relationship with Him. You can choose to live this way. A good example is Psalm 118 verse 24. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I choose to live my life in the truth according to God's word. And let me tell you, life is good, even in trials and tribulations. It surpasses even my understanding how I can have peace in even the most difficult times in my life. Now, go out there and live life in God confidence, not in self-confidence. And if you don't know what that means, what is God confidence? Then please watch this video here and I'll see you there. And always remember, life is short, so don't waste yours. Cheers, guys.